Cengage is the largest US-based education and technology company, focusing on materials and learning experiences for higher ed and also K-12 and continuing education. It's a 110-year-old company that has been building textbooks, great business that had, over time, really just struggled to make it through the digital transformation. It got to a point where a $250 textbook just didn't make any sense, and students had to make these tough choices on what they can afford. But more importantly, it drove the student dropout rate. As we looked at that, we knew we needed to lower prices. And so 6 years ago, we focused on how can we turn this into a technology company. A subscription made a whole lot more sense. One fee, they can get access to everything when they need it. We had been spending a tremendous amount of money building the security, but more importantly, building the performance around millions of students waiting to the night before the exam and all trying to get in to do their homework. So on the security side, we've really had to focus on, there's a lot of piracy in the industry. If you're trying to steal from us, I make it difficult. If you're trying to do your homework and you want to have both your iPad, your iPhone, and your computer all at the same time, I need to recognize that and not create any friction in the process. Our job is not security, it's just expected. Performance is expected and that identity is expected. We want to focus our efforts on creating these really engaging learning experiences. The only company that we started feeling confident with, and in the partnership of getting the engineering team in and building prototypes to see that we could meet that scale, was Okta. So getting Okta up and running, I think it took about 5 months. I mean, there was a lot of work with the customer service organization, which worked hand in hand with the Cengage engineering team. When September and the massive rush of students came in, we had a seamless experience. One of our busiest times, the third week of classes, we hit around 250,000 logins per minute. That was a new record for us, and the system went without a hitch. By moving to Okta, what it's really allowed us to do is take some of our best and brightest engineers who are solving a really gnarly problem and not have to worry about it. And so now those great engineers can now focus on features that are really changing the industry, changing how students learn, changing how we can lower prices for students and make their experience much more valuable for them, and keep these kids in school.